Hello everyone, this is Joel over here. So in this video, we will solve 4 numericals for our ZOHO series, and this is our third episode of our ZOHO series, and let's get started. A farmer needs to make a 29 cross 29 square metal sheet using nails. There are 30 nails on each side of the square. How many nails are used to make the square metal? So a farmer is making a 29 cross 29 square metal, and each side is having 30 nails over them. So the question is asked, how many nails are used to make the square metal? So we know a square consists of 4 sides, so 4 into, and they have mentioned each side of the square is 30 nails, so 4 into 30, which is equal to 120. But this answer is wrong. I'll explain why. Let's consider this image. So while counting the row wise and column wise, we will count those corner nails twice over here. So in question they have clearly mentioned there are 30 nails on each side. So the top row has 30 nails, the bottom row has 30 nails, the left column has 30 nails, and right column has 30 nails. So while counting this, these corners will be counted twice. So our answer is not 120 over here. So we have to do -4 to remove those duplicate counts, which indicates 116 is our answer. So the answer for 8th question is 116 over here. So now let's consider the 9th question. The clock shows exact midnight. For every hour, the time is 1 minute slow. Currently, the clock shows 13:46, which is less than 24 hours from midnight. What is the correct time? So this can be a digital clock also, because we are not speaking about hands of clocks over here. So we can consider a digital clock over here. So the question says that the clock shows exact midnight, which is the starting of a clock is 0000. So this is our start of a clock, because exact midnight is 0 hours and 0 minutes, right? And they have mentioned for every hour the time is 1 minute slow. Currently the clock shows 13:46, which is less than 24 hours from midnight. So this 24 hours from midnight indicates that the clock didn't exceed the day over there. So it's happening within a day. What is the correct time? So now let's consider for every hour it's been showing 1 minute slow, right? So now let's consider current time is x over here. So current time is x hours over here. So now we have to convert this x hours into minutes. So this can be converted by multiplying it by 60 over here. So 60 into x, which indicates 60x over here. So 60x is called minutes over here. So why we are multiplying it by 60 is because we have 60 minutes in 1 hour. So we are just multiplying 60 with the hour to get the minutes. So our current time is 60 into x minutes over here. Now they have clearly mentioned in a question that every hour it slows down for 1 minute. So slow is equal to x minutes. Okay, so x indicates hours over here, right? So every hour it's the clock is slowing down for 1 minute, so slow is equal to x minutes over here. So now our clock shows 13:46, which is 13 hours 46 minutes. So we can convert this into minutes over here. So 13 into 60, which is equal to 780 plus 46 over here, which indicates 826 minutes. So our current time is 826 minutes from the start, which is midnight. from midnight to now it is 8:26 minutes over here. So now we have all the data with us. Let's form the equation. So our current time is 60x. So 60x minus x, because y minus x is because it slows down for 1 minute for each hour. So it's decrementing, right? So minus x over here, which is equal to 826. So that's it, guys. If we solve this linear equation, our numerical gets over. This is a quite tricky question, but this is not much difficult to solve, and getting this equation is major part over here. So 60x minus x is equal to 826 over here. So now let's solve this. We will get 59x is equal to 826 over here, and x is equal to 826 divided by 59, which is equal to 14 over here. So 826 divided by 59 is equal to 14 over here. So we don't have any minutes over here, and this is the answer. The correct time of our clock is 14 hours, which is exact 2 p.m. So this is the answer for this numerical, guys, and let's move on to the 10th numerical. A can complete a task in 40 days and B can complete the same task in 20 days. If C joins them to complete the task in 10 days, how many days would it take for C alone to complete the same task? So A can complete a task in 40 days they have given. So what does that mean? 1 by A, which is equal to 40 over, 1 by 40 over here. This is how, because let's consider we take a single work to do for 2 days. So at the end of first day, we will be completed half of the work, which is 1 by 2. For 2 days, at the first day, we will complete half of the work, which is 1 by 2. Let's consider if we take 4 days to complete a work. On the end of the first day, we will take 1 by 4th of the work will be completed. So same concept over here. If A can complete a task in 40 days, then in first day, he will just complete 1 by 40th work of his work. So the next questions, the next statement says over here is B can complete the same task in 20 days. So same way, 1 by B is equal to 1 by 20 over here. So the third statement says over here is if C joins them to complete the same task in 10 days. So A plus B plus C will take 10 days if they all combine together and do the work. So how many days would it take for C alone to complete the same task? So we have to find what is 1 by C over here. So one by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C will take 10 days to complete the task, which is 1 by 10 over here. We know the values of 1 by A, which is 1 by 40, plus B value is 1 by 20, plus 1 by C, which is equal to 1 by 10. So now let's have 1 by C in our left hand side and 1 by 10 minus 1 by 40 minus 1 by 20 over here. Let make it as a bracket. So now I'm just taking 40 in our LCM, I mean in a denominator. So we will have 4. So 1 by C will be 4 minus 1 minus 2 divided by 40 over here, which is equal to 0.025, or else it is called 1 by 40 over here, which is exactly the same answer of A. So C alone takes 1 by 40 for completing the work. So fourth question, I mean the 11th question over here is, 2 dice are tossed. The probability that the total score is a prime number is. So we have 2 dice and the 2 dice are tossed or rolled. We have to find the probability that prime number has occurred while tossing the dice over here. So now we know dice has 6 sides. So 6 into 6, 6 into 6, which is equal to 36. So 36 possibilities we have. From that we need prime numbers alone. Now if to find the prime number, if we find the minimum value and maximum value, we can just make the numerical quite easier over here. So what is the minimum value of 2 dice? So the minimum value of first dice is 1 over here, and the minimum value of second dice is also 1, because 0 doesn't exist in dice, right? So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 over here. So the minimum value of a dice is 2. So the maximum value of first dice is 6, and again the maximum value of the second dice is 6 over here, which is equal to 12. So our prime number is gonna exist between 2 to 12 over here. So what all the prime numbers we have? So 2 is a prime number, 3 is also a prime number, 4 is not a prime number, 5 is prime number, 6 is not a prime number, 7 is prime number, 8 is not, 9 is not, 10 is not, and 11 is a prime number. So we have prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. So now we have to find what are the possibilities of 2 dice rolling and getting the result as 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11 over here. So let's do it one by one over here. So let's consider for 2. So 2 can be found only if both the dice are 1. So 1, 1. Other than finding is 0, 2 and 0, 2 and 2, 0, but 0 doesn't exist in a dice. So 2 can be found with 2 dice, which is 1 and 1. Let's go it for 3. So 3 can be found by 1, 2 and 2, 1. Only we have 2 ways to get the 3 from the dice. Let's go it for 5. 5 we have 1, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2 and 4, 1. So we have 4 ways to get 5 from 2 dices. So now let's go for 7. We have 1, 6. So 1 in one dice and 6 in other dice makes 7. And we have 4, 5. And we have, sorry, not 4, 5. It's 2, 5. 2, 5. And we have 3, 4. And we have 4, 3. And 5, 2. And 6, 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 ways to get 7 from both the dices. So at last we have 11. So 11 we have only 2 ways, which is 5, 6 and 6, 5 over here. So only 2 ways we have the possibility of getting 11. So next step, you have to find the total count over here. So the total count over here is 1, and for here it is 2. For here it is 1, 2, 3, 4. For here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we have 2. So if we sum all this, we will get our answer, which is 1, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 2, which is equal to 15. So in question they have clearly mentioned find the probability that the total score is prime number, right? So we know the total is 36 and n of s is 15 over here, right? So 15 divided by 36, and we get 0.4167 as our answer over here. So the probability is 5 by 12. So that's it, guys. We have solved 4 numericals for ZOHO preparations, and hope you guys understood well. Let's see you on the 4th episode of ZOHO series. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you.